to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. As this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Achane again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
First down, and they go right back to it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. And the Colts are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Hey, hey, check that. Riggs, Riggs. Hey.
On first down, they'll run. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check, smash, check, smash. 60 back. Check, 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 check. go switch. Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Reload. Here we go. Hurt. Pat the 60. Pat the 6. Go.
Now a give left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one's caught. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. 7,
Titans nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit, and he's down shy of the 30.
Okay, ready.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achan. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Titans.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Cook trying this one up the gut. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Working quickly here.
First down. First and goal, Tennessee.
trying to run it in. Achan. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 1-point game. Devon Achan with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here where you've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Dragon 6 Warriors. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Cougar 19.
But it's 4th down.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18. Ready.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
19-18.
Second down carry for Achan. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
3. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Colts. New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Set. 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer, come 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. But that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Check. Buffalo at 79, bro. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
7 Pirates, 6
Richardson on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On the ready.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
It's Achane, the inside give. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger. 70 Chip. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And the Titans have a 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
19 tight.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Ready.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it.
Now Richardson to throw. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
19.
3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
18 Rattler. Check. 19, 18. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Hurt. Buffalo 18. Hurt.
3rd and long for him here. He gets the 1st and more to the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Give now to the running back. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Riggs. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Pass it down close. So they wind up with about 6 out of that play. Now we all wait and see if they want to go for it. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
19, Tiger, 19.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, right?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
70 Rangers.
First and 10, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Looking to throw again on second down. Here's a screen for Achane. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Colts going in the dime look. Third down, 6 DBs out there.
Here we go,
They send Jones left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his back. Achane manages a gain of 3 there. And the Titans have the first. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Check.
Man in motion here.
Go.
They are throwing it again. Flushed out now to his left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
2. 60 Eagles. 60 Hurt. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hurt.
Running this one left. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He hands it off. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Miles Murphy.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Got it. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Viking 18. Let it go.
They give it to him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Titans 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Here's A-Champ up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making to stop that time, Nick Cross.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On the ready.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Get up. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep right side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Titans 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running left, here's A-Champ. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Third down run from Achane. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Rig alert, rig alert. Press on 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Panther 60. Panther Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, hurt, hurt. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Warrior 70.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here's Achane. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They give it to him again. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Ready.
A give now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Another carry for him. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Street. Mustang. Cub 19. 19 tight.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken to the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll start the drive with Achan. With the 2nd level at the 40. Has a hole left, room to run. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves 1 away from the NFL record. That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
31.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready,
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
ready. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Line up the design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy.
A gain of a yard.
Colts losing by 4. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On the double.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
7 Pirates. Shut up. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Okay, ready.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hey, smash. 60 bicep.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Cougar 19. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
We'll look to throw it. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready, ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Riggs, Riggs. Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready?
Richardson will do it himself. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year.